Hey Nick, we've known all year that paint defense and gang rebounding has been a bit of an issue, and they really got to you again tonight. What is it? Just a collective effort that's not in sync, or what do you see there?
Well, it did get us a little bit tonight. I think that gosh, we did a lot of things really well defensively tonight, Doug. I thought we did executed a bunch of things good. We kept Booker, pretty quiet and got some great stops down the stretch, et cetera. It's just a couple of breakdowns at the rim. You know, again, we put a number of coverages out there on that high pick and roll, and I think we found some stuff that started working again late. It took us a while, and then again, I thought it's too bad that the kind of deciding play of the game ended on an offensive rebound too, because we kind of had, after giving up a bunch of those, had got that cleaned up as well. We started, really had good position, and the rebounds were becoming a little easier, and then that was just kind of a long bounce out that one of their wings got to. So yeah, it's tough. They did a good job of planting their big fella inside, and they did a good job of crashing the glass, and we didn't do a good enough job of blocking out probably.
Offensively, what did you think? The shooting percentage was very low for most of the night, but
Yeah,
you were getting pretty good looks still.
yeah. I think again, we talked about pregame. I would say it wasn't as free and easy as it was the other night. Obviously, it's not going to be like that, again. But there was a couple stretches I thought where we didn't quite, get through to at least taking a look at a few things,
Yeah.
and those didn't go down. That's great. When you're shooting some of those, quick pick and pop or whatever, and they go in. But they were covering that stuff a little tighter. Those weren't quite as open on a few of those. But I thought, going back to your question, that we had a ton of them that were wide open, and we had a whole bunch go in and out, and it seemed like in bunches, right? Like I kind of remember, like OG had one, Malachi had one, and somebody else had one, all three right in a row. They were all threes, and it was still like 8, 9 point game, and we didn't need to get one of the three at least to roll around and stay in and kind of keep it moving a little bit, but we didn't. Hell of a fight back, and I think a hell of a chance to we got a really good look at a three to take the lead there, as well. And then it was, I think, an unfortunate. They finished the game at the line again, on a sweep through, by Paul, and an offensive rebounding play as well.
Thanks very much, Nick.
Yep.
Talk to you tomorrow or Sunday.
Thanks, Doug.
We'll go to Josh Lundberg.
Hey, Nick. You had OG in the fourth quarter alone guarding a great point guard, a great wing, a great big man. He had that big stop on Booker on that last possession before the offensive rebound. How important was that for him to be able to not only lock down the guys that he did, but be so versatile defensively at the end of the game?
Well, it really helped us, Josh. Again, we were able to switch out on the point guard, whether it was Paul or Booker with OG, and we were able to at least organize our back line as well to bring in, it was Chris for a little while or Pascal to cover the roller, then work our way back out to the corner man. So that ended up being our best coverage by a long shot, and it was our best coverage because the guy with the ball ended up shooting, I think pretty much every one, and they didn't make any, so it was obviously good defense. So yeah, it was he was guarding all kinds of guys tonight. He did a good job. He played good.
He continues to take those steps offensively as well. With Norm gone, does this sort of open things up for him to maybe expand his role offensively a little bit as well?
Yeah, it should. I think there should be some more opportunities for some other guys. And again, I agree with you. He continues to, get a post up here or a really good drive that kind of ends up maybe in a post up anyway. He drives and waits and pump fakes and gets his body on people and that kind of stuff. So yeah, he's developing some offense for sure. Again, it's better. The shooting's there. The starting and ending drives is improving.
Great. Thanks, Nick. Have a good night.
Yep. Thanks.
We'll go to Aaron next.
Hey, Nick, I'm wondering what you saw from Gary Trent tonight. He seems to like that mid-range shot.
Yeah, I thought he was good. I mean, obviously it's difficult to come in and fly in at night and join a team and play against one of the best teams in the league. I thought he was good. I liked his aggression on defense most of all, Aaron. I mean, he'll learn what we're doing, and I thought he had some really good possessions defensively. He was aggressive and executed, the stuff we asked him to execute at a super high level. So that's a great thing to see. And I mean, he can shoot, we know he can score, and he had some opportunities to do that tonight, and he did okay.
There seemed to be a pretty impressive stretch from Malachi tonight. I'm not sure. Is that the best stretch you've seen from him this season, or what do you think of him?
Yeah, I think that was a good one for him. He was working and hit a couple shots and he looked good out there. He's playing hard. He got a couple long rebounds. That kind of stuff that he's kind of got a knack for. We haven't been able to see much because his stints have been a little short and sporadic, but yeah, I thought he looked good, and he'll keep growing out there.
Sure. Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
We'll go to William.
Hey, Coach. What did you want to see from your reserve centers tonight? Felt like you went with Aaron a little bit more in the first half, and then in the fourth quarter brought Chris in, and then went with Chris for like a solid stretch. What did you see from your centers, especially the
Well, we started small, and it was okay, right? It was pretty good at the start. It seemed to go a little bit sideways again. I thought again it's tough to put Chris on. Those guys are both big and strong, right? Saric and Ayton. So I brought Aaron back. We were getting hurt on the boards a little bit. I wanted to try to clean some of that up. And then, then basically when we did bring Chris back, we got him off those centers and put him out, on the perimeter in the corner, one of the corner guys, and that seemed to be, again, a better thing. We've been talking about this a lot. I'm just, each night you're trying to search out matchups and make maneuvers to get the guys that you want to give some court time to, but give them a chance to stay out there so they've got a matchup they can handle at least. So I don't know. I know it was a little bit of in and out in here and there, but I thought as I look back on it, I'm not sure there's anything I would change there.
All right. And we got a chance to see Rodney Hood as well.
Yep.
What do you see sort of his place in the rotation, obviously when everyone's back?
Well, I liked him. I thought, again, he showed some IQ. He made some good passes. He was on the glass, pretty decent. He's got some athletic ability. I think he'll show some more offense as he gets more comfortable here because he's got some both off the catch and shoot and off the bounce a little bit. But I think for the first outing, he looked like a pretty good hard playing guy that understands the game a little bit with some size and athleticism. So I thought I was pretty happy with what he looked like just on a first run out.